First of all, we spoke about two value statements that are embedded in both one that emerges most directly out of biblical traditions, one that emerges most directly out of post-biblical rabbinic traditions. From the biblical tradition, we really emphasize the notion of human dignity. And the idea that when we talk about human beings being made in God's image, that has real implications for ethics and for how you have to treat people. And in the later rabbinic tradition, the idea emerges that when human dignity comes into question, even negative commandments can be overridden. And while that phrase might not be totally familiar to everybody here, it's really a way of saying human dignity is an ethical trump card that emerges in our legal system. And definitely one of the things that we've come to understand the Employee Free Choice Act is about restoring and enhancing the dignity of workers in the workplace. The other issue that we spoke about was the issue of fairness. If you study the medieval tradition of labor law and worker-employee relations, you see that a big part of what the thrust of the system is to restore fairness where there might be imbalance. And sometimes that breaks on the side of the rights of the employer, sometimes on the rights of the employee. But while that is true, and there is that sense of balance, there is also running through the rabbinic tradition an understanding that there is a strong power imbalance between employer and employee, and that if we have to prejudice ourselves in one way, it is to make sure that laborers are not abused in that power imbalance.